What are your best stories? So my friend and I went backpacking across Europe. In one of our hostels, we got lucky and were placed in a 3-bedroom, nice and private. That night, I happened to be hooking up with a girl from our hostel. I kind of pulled a steal your girl move because the guy talking to her for the past 2 days was a bit of an asshole to me. The dude from Ireland was trying to lecture me about us Second Amendment rights. Anyway, we take the cab from a club back to our hostel and we stumble into our room. So my friend and I went backpacking across Europe. In one of our hostels, we got lucky and were placed in a 3-bedroom, nice and private. Where my friend was asleep, she said, "Do you want to go to the bathroom? Your friend is here," I said. "No, it's okay, he won't wake up." That was a total lie because my friend is the lightest sleeper I know. For the next 15 minutes, he pretended to be asleep while we were pounding away at each other, literally 3 feet away from him. He opened his eyes once or twice till he greeted with my hairy butthole, winking at him. The next day, he told me he wasn't sure if he was angry at me because I had sex with someone right in front of him or that I woke him up at 3 a.m. It was all good because he returned the favor a few days later. In college, I met this girl in my writing composition class, and we hit it off pretty well. We hung out casually and studied at the library together for a few weeks. She was incredibly difficult to read, so I just assumed she wanted to be friends. So one evening, it's like 11 p.m., and we're texting about our comp papers. I had finished mine, and she just got started on it. She asked me to come over to her dorm and help her write it. So I head over there and help her. We would make out a little bit, and then she would stop me and insist we finish the paper. I spent about 3 hours writing her paper for her, and in the end, we hooked up. After that, she grew increasingly distant, and we eventually quit talking altogether. She pretty much whored herself out to get out of writing a paper. The worst part is that she got a better grade on the assignment than I did. My girlfriend and my best friend's girlfriend went out to a concert one night and messaged us saying that they wanted to be intimate with each other. They had a good amount of alcohol while he and I had been sitting on the couch dead sober. We go pick them up. We get back to my GF's place, and the girls go shower together. My buddy and I are sitting side by side in the bed without clothes, not really knowing what to expect or do. We are longtime friends, so it's not as awkward as it reads. The girls start kissing, then move down the neck into each other's chests. Then they start getting touchy, which gets them really into it. My friend and I might as well have not been there. This doesn't last long before they are pleasuring each other. Now, if you have ever seen a girl pleasure another girl in front of you, you know how much of a mind-bending experience that can be, especially the first time. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. We then start being intimate with our girlfriends. My friend finishes within about a minute, and I can't get there, so I'm just getting some exercise as well as sweaty. My friend's girlfriend tells us she has a special skill, so she gets on her back and puts on a wild show. It was like we were at the Bellagio. At this point, we have done it all, except this. My girlfriend turns to me and says, "I want to watch you be with her," to which I step back and chuckle, because you know that's crazy, right? I look at my buddy and he shrugs, so we pull the old switcheroo. Now I'm with his girlfriend beside him being with my girlfriend. And, as you guessed it, he finishes right away again, and I'm having trouble, which means now it's just him and my girlfriend watching me be with his girlfriend. Finally, I get the job done, pull out, and finish all over her backside. My girlfriend leans over and cleans it off. That was a good Wednesday night.